Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're playing some Raid Shadow Legends. Sorry, I just said something kind of embarrassing before this. Today we're going to be looking at a very cool champion, which is very often used in high tier arenas. And so yes, this is why you have to tune into the live stream so you can get this, information, this embarrassing stuff. So today we're going to be looking at Ursuga Warcaller, and before we even look at her, I want to show you guys how the climate is currently in the top players. And this is like late game, or late in the week, I should say. So here she is. She's used in the number one team. She's used in the number one team. And then she's again used. Let's see here. I saw her more often as well. Like, where is she? Yeah, she's where is she? She's used in the number one team. Where else is she? Where art thou? There she is. She's in the number 37 team. Number 39 team. So yeah, she is pretty much used in arena, and she's used in the number one team. So that's all we have to know, okay? So she's probably an arena champion. So let us look at her skills, and also let's look at her reviews. So reviews is insane. We have 4.8, 4.9 for the most part on a lot of places. So let's look what she's good with. I haven't read her skills or anything, so this should be fun. So increase ally HP in all battles by 33%. Seems kind of whatever. Then we have her passive. Decrease the damage all allies receive from critical hits by 30%. This champion will receive that damage instead. Her base health is actually, like, let's compare her to Mountain King real quickly. So it's 23.4k. I also want to compare her to this guy, 24.7k. I think Mountain King has the highest. I think he has the highest base health in the game, but her base health is pretty good. It's pretty much on par with the Roshard, which is not bad at all. And her crit rate, crit damage is a little bit lower. Crit damage. Her speed is good. It's only 2 lower than Lysandra and Arbiter. And I think Siphi actually has more, but it's fine. Siphi has like 112 or something, right? Now I have to check, because now I've asked the question, and now I just have to look. Undead Horde, she's at 114. Oh my god, Siphi is fast. Siphi is the quickest champion, I believe. Anyway, now let's look at her. Okay, so this is everyone will take less damage, which is incredible for tanky teams. This is very incredible for tanky teams. Then we have this one, places a 50% ally protection buff on all allies except for this champion for 3 turns. Places a 25% strengthen buff on this champion for 3 turns. And does strengthen make you take less damage? What does strengthen do? Doesn't it make you take less damage or something like that? I'm not fully sure, but at least it makes her more tanky and stuff, and it just places a heavy protection. So this combined with this makes her an incredible champion already. And this is also on a 3-turn cooldown, so it's not bad at all when the skills is obviously leveled up. And then we have this one. Attacks all enemies, places a 30% decrease crit damage. This is also 100% chance to happen, apparently. I think everything is most like... Okay, let's look. Attacks all enemies, places a 30% decrease crit damage debuff, and a 50% decrease attack debuff for 2 turns on targets whose attack is higher than their defense. Okay, good to know. So this works very well against speedy teams, obviously. Places a 30% decrease speed debuff and a 60% decrease defense on targets whose attack is equal to or lower than their defense. Okay, so she pretty much makes the tanky people be slower and take more damage, and she makes the quicker people do less damage. So she makes people take more damage and deal less damage compared with all of that. And this damage is based on her health as well. And it's on a 3-turn cooldown all the time. So decrease attack, decrease crit damage, decrease speed, and decrease defense. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that. Then we have her attack 1, which has then a 60% chance of doing block cooldown skills buff for 1 turn. And that's just an attack 1. So if she If she's in like a cool counterattack team, or if she has counterattack mastery, like the block cooldown skills is kind of sick. And she's incredibly tanky as well. And I kind of wanted to look. We're going to talk about where she's useful, except for Arena. Well, I suppose Arena as well, obviously. But I just want to see what team she's used with. So the number one person right now, 18 million player power, by the way, is using her in a speedy team. And I'm kind of curious as to why. Because these three will take less damage. And she will do a lot of debuffs to these guys. This guy will decrease and increase attack. I wonder how... that Lysandra probably has like 370 speed or something. So that's a very quick Lysandra. That's a very interesting team, but I wonder why they're using her. Like, what's her use in a speedy team? I can see her being useful in a tanky team, but I don't see a use for her in a speedy team. But like the crit damage and the crit attack is insane though, so maybe. And she makes everyone take less damage. So I suppose she's just a very good champion for speedy teams to also survive a little bit better. So it's not bad. So now let's take a look at where she can be useful, because I think she can be useful a lot of places here. So first of all, okay, let's just scroll down through here. Doom Tower hasn't been added yet, apparently. Recommended artifacts. Oh wow, we should use some life and defense stuff. This seems very cool. This seems very cool. Players' recommendations. Yeah, okay, so this is the best artifact for her. You should use some defense and life. And kidding, by the way, don't listen to me there. So yeah, she would be great in Faction Wars. She would be great in Doom Tower. She would be great in Tag Team Arena and Arena. I don't think she'll be great. I think she can be used in Clan Boss. Because hear me out. The reason why I think she can be used in Clan Boss is because there are teams which is built to tank all 50 waves, which is built to tank instead of unkillable, the non-unkillable setups. And I think she could make their lives easier with this. I think she could make their lives easier. I don't know what else use she has, and there's probably better options. But that's the only type of Clan Boss team she may be useful in. But no, I'm not sure. I guess for Clan Boss, she... yeah, Clan Boss is a very low rating. As for Dragon, I don't see her there are many better options than her in Dragon. But if you got her as an early game player and you don't have any better options, she can help you survive very well. But I wouldn't use her. I would probably not use her in the Dragon. For speed at least, I wouldn't use her. I wouldn't use her in Spider either. I would maybe consider using her in Fire Knight's Castle to make the team more powerful. Like Fire Knight's Castle 20 is a... No, not Fire Knight. I'm sorry. Ice Golem's Peak. My bad. I would consider using her in Ice Golem's Peak. I would not use her in Fire Knight's Castle because she only does like attacks one enemy one time, attacks all enemies. Like she doesn't do a lot. And for the campaign, probably useful for up to Brutal. I think a very well built one could actually do higher campaign as well. Like where's campaign here? 4.8. Yeah, I think she can make you very tanky. I think she can make you very survivable. I think she would be mainly useful. Maybe she would be useful for Nightmare campaign. I could see her being useful. Then, okay, Minotaur's Labyrinth, who cares? Like, we don't care about the potion keeps. Those are so easy anyway. So yeah, we've covered that. Doom Tower she could be useful in. Faction Wars she could be great in. Tag Team Arena and Arena. I think that's it though. I think we covered everything, I believe. So yeah, she's an overall great champion. It's not a surprise that people are using her. She's a very good champion overall. And yeah, if you guys have enjoyed, you should leave a like and you should subscribe. And I will talk to you guys next time.